So a woman actually spends a lot of time with a partner, so there will be no void. Now, how come that today women are no longer available to keep company of their husbands, their partners? Because some men complain of loneliness despite being married. How come women don't stay at home any longer? I understand that the dynamics of the economy, the world economy, demands that a woman supports the man. It's part of helping. But no help should you render that will take you away from your home, that will take you away from your primary assignment to be the companion to your partner. Everything has to be done in moderation with a balance so that you can play your divine role. Your divine role is to be a companion. A woman is the most suitable helper for the man. So who is an helper? You need to understand all these words for you to understand the core duty of a woman, what woman stands for, and for women to really know who they are. An helper is a person who helps someone else. So every woman out there, I need you to understand that you are being configured by God to be an helper. And that's why women are so compassionate. We're really always ready to assist. We're always there to lend a hand. We are natural helpers. When a woman is created, she was created with the grace and the strength to function in the aforementioned capacities, the capacity of a companion and the capacity of an helper. Where a woman cannot so function, something is amiss. Is either that woman, while growing up as a child, has been damaged, or she is possessed by the devil. And such a woman needs to go to God in prayer for help. Now, we understand that God created her for companionship, but she did not become a wife until God brought her to the man. So you're first a woman before you become a wife. You are first created by God, equipped to function before you take on the responsibility of a wife. And that is why I tell ladies, before you get married, serve God very well. As Apostle Paul admonished in the book of Corinthians, add value to your life so that you can add value to others, because it is what you have that you can give. If you don't have value, how do you add value to the man? So that means that if you're a valueless woman, God will find you the appropriate man for you, a valueless man. I'm just saying that for you to get the importance of you becoming valuable. There are some ladies that have been raised with the wrong impression that all you're on earth for is just to service a man and get paid. No. Your sex organ is not for commercial purpose. And the marriage institution is not a poverty alleviation institution. It's an institution where two people come together. They have something to put on the table. The man knows what he can do. The woman knows what she can do. She's doing her stuff and she's helping the man. The man is doing his stuff and is helping the woman. They are working hands in hands. Do we understand? Women in the house. Women in the house, do you understand?
Yeah, we do.
Men in the house, do you understand what a woman is? What they're created to be, who they are, their potentials, their capabilities, and why you need to get a woman from God so that you can get a woman that can complement you adequately. For those who have taken the position of a wife before being married, go and relinquish that position quickly. If you are still mixed under your father's roof, don't take on wifely duties. Why do you want to wear yourself out before time? You're not yet married, you're already sleeping in a man's house, cooking for the man, running your brain for him. And that's why they come and, Pastor, he jilted me. I invested in him. Did God send you that? Why are you playing the role of a wife? Why are you adding value when you are not yet commissioned to add value? You are commissioned to add value to a man the moment you get into the marriage institution. A wife becomes one when in a union sanctioned by law, including religious law, but not a woman in an informal cohabitation relationship, which may be known as girlfriend, partner, cohabitant, significant other, concubine, mistress, whatever name you call it. Once you're not legally married to a man, you are not to function in the capacity of a woman. If you look at the trajectory of our discussion this morning, the girl child is born, the girl child is raised to become somebody, and she continues to be that somebody until somebody's son finds him by the help of God. Then can she become a wife? So she can now begin to play. When she becomes a wife, that means now in a marital relationship, settled in the marriage institution, then can she begin to become a companion to a man and begin to be an helper to him. Let me tell you something. You women out there that are keeping men company, men that are not married to you, you're wasting your God-given time. And for every time you violate the law of God, you will pay dearly for it. How do you want a man to appreciate you when you abandon your time that you're supposed to use in adding value to your life to go and sit down wasting your time doing duties that you're not heavenly recognized for, or even earthly recognized for? Because people will mock you. That girl, she's supposed to be at work. Look at her, she's in the man's house, sleeping, working, doing that. When you spend your time, the help God, everything God has invested in you, you waste it on boyfriends. What are you going to put into your own home? Because what you're putting into your own home is what your children, the legacy your children will meet and grow with and become better people. So women out there, stop wasting your time on relationships that are not marriage focused or that are just for fun. It is not the plan and purpose of God for you. That brings us to the end of the first part of today's Sunday school, the purpose of the woman. Now we go to the study proper for today. In Genesis 3:1-5, the devil, having recognized that the woman is officially married to man, he knew immediately that the woman has influence over her husband. Because the Bible makes us to understand in Genesis chapter 2, verses 24-25, that they are one. Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And they were both naked, and the man and his wife were not ashamed. Having the understanding that they can influence one another, the devil decided to eat mankind through the woman, because he knows the woman has influence over her husband. He did not go. Why the choice of Eve? Because men are soft towards their wives. Whatever their wives tell them, they listen. They have great influence. He knows that if he goes to Adam, the vision carrier, he will not answer him, because Adam was in the garden as the head. They recognized him as the head. And there's a way people relate with people they consider the head. It was after the creation of the animals that the woman came. So technically, when you today as a woman, people don't give you full regard as they should, know that they learned it from the devil, and such people are children of the devil. The audacity he had to come to Eve was because Eve was created right in their presence. And that is why today they tell you, are you not the wife we married yesterday? And so what? They're just acting out the devil. That was the audacity with which the devil came to Eve.